Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Josh, and I'm giving you another review of another Bioware game, in which everyone loves Mass Effect 2, including me. But there's some downside to Mass 2. Well, one of the things, and I believe that it's all. Yeah, well, I guess I'm wrong. But basically, this is one thing that I actually wanted to happen in Mass 2. Because what I've noticed about, you can have 12 squad mates. 4 of those squad mates are human. Why? That's all that was bothering me. Why make it four humans? 2 of those humans are DLCs, and I like them. I do like them, but I was expecting have a Batarian as a squad member, like I said in my Mass Effect video. Decide have like a new race. They are like new races. That's been announced, like the Drell, the Vulture, the Collectors as well. But it's like, moving on. I will say, as in all my reviews, I do explain the game, and I'm going to do that right now. As in Mass Effect 2 starts with you can transfer your Mass Effect 1 data to Mass 2, which it is pretty, it's not pretty okay, it's pretty damn bloody awesome. Because that's what, and to be honest, Dragon Age has also done that as well. In fact, I think all Bioware games have done that, and it's an excellent way to carry on your playthroughs. It makes it makes Shepard's story your own, basically, and it starts with Shepard being killed by a character surprise attack, and don't get me wrong, I was absolutely shocked, and the trailers actually said Shepard dies. And I thought, that's a teaser trailer and all that. No, Shepard did die. But then Shepard got resurrected, as you will, by a group called Cerberus. And at that point in time, Cerberus was considered a good organization. Yeah. Stretching the line, to be honest, because Cerberus' goal was basically to bring humanity to its highest potential. Yeah, but that doesn't. But with Cerberus protocols and all that, they do anything, and I do mean they do anything to increase humanity's standpoint, even like assassinations and all that, and in their organization, they're very pro-human, and which in Mass Effect 1, if you do the Amokahoku part, and you first get basically, and you first take out some Cerberus things, even on the map, there's like exploring anomaly and all that. Go over there, you see a muffled Salarian, okay? Do that artifact. And it actually says this Salarian was a Cerberus operative. And it's like, okay, Cerberus is pro-human, but they got aliens as agents. Just like in the DLC of Mass 2. Theron. He's a Drell, and he was a Cerberus operative, and he was a Shadowbrook operative. It's like, what the hell? Cerberus is supposed to be, yeah, you know, all human. You're Drell. Welcome aboard. And not about that, to be honest, but in any case, while Shepard is, you know, when Shepard got resurrected, he gets into contact with the Elusive Man, the head of Cerberus. Not his real name, obviously, but kind of story that the Alliance has. That. And you do get in contact with Jacob and Miranda. So Miranda is the Elusive Man's top operative, and Jacob is basically her best friend. And they sort of do have a past, but they don't talk about it. And it's like, okay, fair enough. And then, like Mass Effect 1, you get to choose where to go and all that. And you have to basically, like in the first game, build up a team. But unlike the first game, you can basically, in like 30 minutes, you can have all you know, squad mates. But in Mass 2, it goes from mainly because Mass 2. Let's see if I can fix this. Mass 2 is 2 discs, and that does infuriate. It does infuriate me because it's like, yeah, I want to continue the story. Insert disc 2 to carry on, and then when you get to the last part, insert disc 1 again, and it's like, why? Why can't it just be on one bloody disc? Mass 1 was, why can't Mass 2 be on one disc? Anyway, moving on. And you do actually get into contact with the old squad members, like Liara T'Soni, Kaidan, or Ashley, depending if you chose Ash or Kaidan to survive or burn my back in Mass 1. Tali, Garrus, Rex, if you choose to keep Rex alive. I did, because Rex is my Krogan brother. And out of all the ones who the squad members in Mass 1, only two of them rejoin you, and that is Garrus and Tali. Garrus, throughout Mass 2 and then Mass Effect 3, has been, you know, your best friend, and I quite like that, to be honest. Tali in Mass 2 is a romance option, and she actually says, you know, I've watched you for so long, and I never thought you would see behind this mask. That was very touching for me, because, you know, I've always loved Tali. Always have, always will. And go back to the game, yeah, you do recruit them. And each of your squad members, they do have their own mission. And if you help them with that mission, then their loyalty to you comes up. In the first disc, obviously you get Jacob and Miranda. You get a Salarian called Mordin Solus, which is entering the last decade of his life. You find him on Omega. Archangel, aka Garrus, is on Omega as well. And am I forgetting anyone? No. You get a Krogan pureblood by the name of Grunt, which is voice acted by Mr. Steve Blum. Brilliant. And Garrus is still voice acted by Brandon Keenan, which he is freaking awesome, to be honest. Shepard still voice acted by either Jennifer Hale or Mark Mia, depending on your gender of your Shepard. And to be honest, it is fantastic. All the other characters is voice acted by the original voice actors. You do get into contact with new people like Aria T'Loak, the main crime boss of Omega. And most people hate her. I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest. I do like, I do like Arya to look. She's actually I think, I don't know what, no, she's actually the second crime boss to help you out. And she does have the resources to back you. And I thought that was really bloody good, to be honest. I tried keeping on a good side. I'm a renegade, that's what we do. We look out for each other. Throughout the course of the game, and obviously the DLC, which I do recommend playing it, it is bloody brilliant. And I'm not on about Zaid Basani, Kasumi Koto. I actually do mean Layer of the Shadow Broker. Because it introduced, it shows you like what the Shadow Broker was, and it actually tells you about the Yard, which is a recently discovered race on which they have been quarantined to their home world because the council sent a running team there, and that team got massacred. Come on, they are big teeth. Brutal savages, and to be honest, they would have been good soldiers. Yeah. But you do fight back against the collectors, and you discover a shocking reality of what the collectors are, and why they are actually tools for the Reapers. Basically, you throughout Mass Effect 1, Liara has told you about the cycle of extinction, and at the end of the first one, the main bad guys, the Reapers, they even said, you weren't the first. They were countless civilizations that discovered the Citadel, and basically you come across the very same collector ship that destroyed the original Normandy, and killed Shepard. You discovered a collector's strand of DNA, and the artificial intelligence, your own AI by the name of EDI, which you've already met in Mass Effect 1. But I won't spoil it, even though I'm sort of unstressed rather than the big boss of the game. But she and EDI even says, this woman, this strand of DNA is the Protheans. Yes, the collectors are the Protheans. They're just the husk version of them. And I was actually quite shocked because, if you look at them, you actually think, so that's what a Prothean would have looked like. If they were still alive. Let me just move my laptop over. And basically throughout the game, there is a sort of new villain. It's another Reaper by the name of Harbinger. While Sovereign was the vanguard to our destruction, Harbinger always assumes control. That's all he does. He's the leader. Harbinger is the very first Reaper. Millions of years, I think either millions or billions of years ago. Countless cycles and all that. And you come up with new characters like Thane Krios, Morton Solus, Grunt, obviously. I'm sorry, just a car named Samara. And not shocking, but the twist of it is, you actually get a guest squad member by the name of Legion, and it's actually mind blowing because you actually see the Geth side of things, you know. And the Geth in Mass 1 are actually a rogue faction by the name of the Heretics, and yeah, and well, and there's another DLC by the Arrival, which ties in to Mass Effect 3, and now guys, I do recommend all the Mass Effects, to be honest, because it's a story worth going into. But if you can, play Mass Effect 1 and then move it all up there. Play Mass Effect 1, then play Mass Effect 2, then play Mass Effect 3. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up because I've been talking for far too long, and I'm pretty sure you're sick and tired of me talking. Anyway, this has been Josh. Slap a like, leave a comment, and subscribe.